Archangel Michael has an urgent message specifically for you today. Something disturbing is happening right next door to you. You've been sensing strange energy coming from your neighbor's direction lately. Those uncomfortable feelings you get when your neighbor is nearby aren't just your imagination. The powerful guardian angel Archangel Michael is watching over you and your home right now. He has detected a serious situation developing dangerously close to your property. Those blue flashes of light you sometimes see and the protective thoughts that suddenly come to you are signs from Archangel Michael trying to reach you. The divine realm brought you to this message at exactly the right moment. This is not a coincidence. Your neighbor's true nature has been hidden behind a friendly facade, but Michael sees what you cannot. His sword of light stands ready to protect you and your family from what's happening just beyond your walls. The situation cannot wait any longer. Timing is critical now. Everything you've been noticing about your neighbor is about to make complete sense. Archangel Michael has revealed that your neighbor poses a real danger to your household. This isn't something small you can ignore. A serious threat is developing in very close proximity to your home. Your neighbor appears friendly enough, waves hello when you see them, makes small talk about the weather. But Archangel Michael sees their true intentions and the hidden actions they take when you're not looking. Behind their closed door, your neighbor harbors deep jealousy toward you and your family. They've been watching your home much more than seems normal or healthy. Negative energy is being deliberately directed at your property and everyone who lives there. Your neighbor's resentment has been quietly building for months now. They secretly wish harm on what you've worked so hard to build. The close physical proximity makes this threat even more dangerous than usual. Negative energy doesn't need to travel far when it's coming from right next door. Your children and pets have already been sensing that something is wrong. Divine protection has been activated because this threat is immediate and real. What Archangel Michael reveals next will finally explain all the strange occurrences you've experienced recently. The pieces are about to fall into place. Now you need to understand the signs that have been trying to warn you. Think back to when your unexplained problem started. Did they begin after this neighbor moved in or after something changed in them? Family arguments seem to increase right after you've seen or talked to your neighbor. Your pets start acting strangely whenever your neighbor is outside, hiding, whining, or showing unusual anxiety. Your children have been avoiding playing in the yard when your neighbor is visible through the fence or window. Strange smells or sounds come from your neighbor's property at odd hours. Your plants or garden are struggling specifically near the property line while the rest of your yard thrives. Objects in your yard have been mysteriously damaged or moved when no one was watching. You feel like you're being watched even when you're inside your own home. Sleep disturbances have increased noticeably since your neighbor's presence became more prominent. Car troubles or home repairs are suddenly needed more frequently than before. Your neighbor always seems to appear during your private family moments in the yard. They ask too many personal questions about your schedule, your life, your family's activities. Their eyes don't match their smile during your interactions. Something feels off even when they are being polite. A heavy, uncomfortable energy lingers in your space after encounters with them. Good days suddenly turn bad after any contact with your neighbor. Your intuition screams warnings, but your logical mind keeps dismissing these feelings. The synchronicity is undeniable. Problems align perfectly with your neighbor's schedule and presence. Other neighbors have also felt uncomfortable around this person but won't openly say anything. Your protective instincts are heightening whenever you're near your property line. Archangel Michael confirms these aren't random coincidences but a connected pattern you needed to see. Archangel Michael's shield is already forming around your property right now. You must actively strengthen this divine protection starting today. Begin each morning with this protection prayer specifically for your home and land. Archangel Michael, I call upon your protection for my home and property. Surround my land with your blue light of strength and truth. Create an impenetrable barrier that no negative energy can cross. Thank you for standing guard at my property line. Visualize bright blue light forming a complete boundary around your entire property. See it rising from the ground up to the sky, creating a protective dome over your home. Place salt lines at all entry points including doors and windows. This ancient protection method creates a barrier against negative influences. Position small mirrors facing outward near the shared property line to reflect negative energy back to its source without harm. Sound clearing works powerfully, especially near shared walls or fences. Clap your hands 3 times while mentally stating Archangel Michael, clear this space, then ring a bell or chime. Perform a water ritual by charging a glass of water with blue light visualization, then sprinkle this blessed water around your property perimeter weekly. Plant protection herbs near your property line. Rosemary, basil, and sage all carry natural protective energies. Place blue objects strategically around the exterior of your home, blue stones, blue plant pots, or blue decorations. Before sleep each night, practice the cord-cutting visualization where you see Archangel Michael using his sword to sever any energy ties your neighbor has tried to create with you or your family. Create a crystal grid for home protection by placing black tourmaline stones at the 4 corners of your property. Perform smoke cleansing along shared walls or fence lines weekly using sage or incense. Say a quick protection prayer before any necessary interaction with your neighbor. Visualize your protective shield strengthening whenever your neighbor is visible. Gather your family in a protection circle, hold hands, and state together that your home is safe and protected. Create an energetic no-entry boundary at your property line through visualization and intention. Teach your children simple protection visualizations they can use too. Perform a pet blessing ritual since animals sense danger first and need extra spiritual protection. You'll know these protections are working when your neighbor starts avoiding you more, when family harmony improves noticeably, when blue feathers start appearing in your yard as Archangel Michael's confirmation. You'll feel sudden clarity about keeping appropriate distance. An invisible wall between properties will feel like it's strengthening. Your neighbor will seem increasingly uncomfortable when near your property. Divine intervention is creating natural separation even without direct confrontation. Archangel Michael now reveals the specific harmful actions your neighbor has been taking. They speak negatively about you to other neighbors whenever they get the chance. Spreading subtle rumors designed to damage your reputation in the neighborhood. Some neighbors are practicing negative rituals or holding harmful intentions specifically directed at you. They deliberately create disturbances at times they know will be most inconvenient for your family. Your neighbor has been monitoring your schedule and movements more than you realize. Energy vampirism is happening. They are draining your positive energy whenever possible through their focus and intention. They're attempting to create conflicts between you and other neighbors through manipulation and gossip. Sabotaging your peace through seemingly innocent actions that have calculated negative effects. Using gossip strategically to isolate your family socially within the neighborhood. Their jealousy is specifically focused on your happiness and stability, what you have that they want. Deep resentment exists toward your family bonds and the peaceful home life you've created. An actual desire exists in them to see you struggle or fail in some visible way. Watch for hidden cameras or realize they're watching your property more than seems normal. Deliberate noise or disruptions happen during your family's rest times. Toxic energy is being sent through shared walls, fences, or simply through close proximity. They're attempting to manifest actual problems for your household through their focused negative thoughts, creating an atmosphere of unease in the neighborhood specifically targeting you. But here's what they don't know: their negative intentions are now backfiring on them. A powerful divine law has been activated. What they send toward you returns to them multiplied. Their own life is beginning to show obvious signs of their own negativity. Divine justice is happening without you needing to take any action at all. The threefold return law is now actively working against your neighbor's harmful intentions. Everything they've sent toward you is rebounding directly back to their own life. The exact problems they wished would happen to you are now manifesting in their own household instead. Their reputation is suffering because of their own negative energy poisoning their interactions. Other neighbors are beginning to sense their true nature without you saying a word. The isolation they tried to create for you is affecting them instead as people pull away. Your divine protection is creating a perfect mirror effect. Everything sent toward your family bounces back to the sender. This is cosmic justice at work, not revenge. You don't need to wish them harm. The universe is simply rebalancing what was out of alignment. You don't need to do anything except maintain your protection. The natural spiritual laws handle the rest. Signs of your neighbor's increasing frustration are becoming visible if you pay attention. Their plans are failing in obvious ways they can't understand. Sudden problems are appearing in their own home and life. Relationships around them are becoming strained without clear reason. The harder they try to harm you, the worse their own situation becomes. Archangel Michael's protection is literally turning their weapons back against them. Your rising positive energy is making your neighbor's negativity completely powerless against you. Divine intervention is creating natural consequences they cannot escape. Your neighbor may even move away soon, forced out by their own negative energy, making the space unbearable for them. This teaches a powerful spiritual lesson about the true cost of trying to harm others. You're witnessing direct proof of divine protection working in your life right now. Creating your home as an impenetrable fortress of positive energy is essential now. Family bonding activities naturally raise your household's vibration and create protection. Establish loving routines that your neighbor's negativity simply cannot penetrate. Make your home a sacred space through clear intention and regular spiritual practice. Practice family gratitude at meals. Each person sharing what they appreciate creates powerful protective energy. Laughter and joy together are actually the strongest protection available. Create beautiful memories together that build a solid energetic foundation no outside force can crack. Teach your children age-appropriate concepts about positive energy and spiritual protection. Unified family intention is genuinely stronger than any outside threat could ever be. Perform a home blessing ritual involving all family members so everyone contributes their energy. Identify and reinforce any weak energy points in your home through extra attention and protection work. Create beauty and comfort in your outdoor spaces. Don't abandon your yard to fear. Reclaim your property with confident positive presence instead of hiding inside. Don't allow fear to make you a prisoner in your own home. Maintain balanced awareness without paranoia. Trust divine protection while also being practically wise about boundaries. Set firm but polite boundaries with your neighbor through action, not confrontation. Keep any necessary interaction maintained with cool politeness but nothing more. Refuse to engage in any gossip or negativity about anyone in the neighborhood. Watch as your home becomes an impenetrable sanctuary of light that negative energy cannot touch. Learn how to interact when encounters with your neighbor are unavoidable. Keep all conversations brief and surface level only, weather, basic greetings, nothing personal. Use the mirror technique during forced interactions by visualizing that protective mirror between you. Never share personal information or family details, no matter how friendly they seem. Practice polite but firm boundary statements like "we prefer to keep to ourselves" without explanation. Avoid getting drawn into your neighbor's drama or complaints about others. Don't accept gifts or favors that would create obligation or connection. Document any genuinely concerning behavior factually without emotional reaction. Trust your intuition but verify facts, remain alert and aware. Teach all family members these same boundary practices for consistency. Create natural barriers like strategic plant placement, fences, or simply different schedules. Take different routes for daily activities when reasonably possible. Archangel Michael's guidance on direct confrontation is clear. It's usually unnecessary and can make things worse. Divine timing will handle the situation appropriately without conflict. Watch for signs of when to take earthly action versus when spiritual action alone is sufficient. Archangel Michael is standing guard at your property line right now as you receive this message. His sword of light is creating a barrier your neighbor cannot cross spiritually. The timing of you finding this message was divinely orchestrated. This is no accident. The threat is immediate because of the close proximity to your home. Action is needed today to strengthen your home's protection while this divine window is open. Your family's safety is the highest priority in the spiritual realm right now. Begin the morning prayer ritual immediately starting tomorrow. Place salt and mirror protection tonight before you sleep. A special window of divine assistance is open right now that won't last forever. Show your appreciation for this divine intervention by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange actually strengthens the angelic protection around your property. Continued guidance remains available through this spiritual connection you've opened. Trust that finding this message today was destined and divinely timed. Archangel Michael's protection is activating around your home as you receive this information right now. Peace and safety are already returning to your home starting this very moment.